And in terms of party reorganisation, one thing that has become very clear is how you're putting the emphasis now on southern leadership. We're going to have Mary Lou McDonald is going to be the new Vice President, Pat Doherty standing down after more than 20 years, a lot of other people moving into key positions who are southern politicians. Does that leave the northern leadership out in a bit of a on its own, or out of the whole thing?
We're a national leadership. You know, sometimes there's a greater focus, and what happens is, because, you know, BBC's a partitionist institution, you know, we generally don't hear news from the south on an ongoing basis the way we would about the north. So the focus here may be on the northerners. What we want to do is to build the southern leg of our party. We have very, very strong southern leaders. They're now going to come more and more into positions of public responsibility.
But your change in leadership is a tacit admission that you got it wrong last time round, that people did not recognise or support the northern leadership. Nothing to do with coverage in this part of the world.
Well,
the southern electorate did not care for or recognise the people who were leading your campaign. Would you accept that?
No, I don't accept that. But let me say this. The business of politics, like the business that you're engaged in, is all the time a process of re-engagement, of trying to set different trajectories. And all parties, you know, all human institutions, including political parties, have to regenerate. If you don't regenerate, you die. So we're all the time trying to create opportunities for bright young people who are Republicans to come forward and to serve this party. And I think we're very, very lucky that we have so many young people who are prepared to step up to the plate and to take up their responsibility.
But you're staying.
Yes, I mean, we have work to do. We have to continue to try and bed down the institutions here in the north. We have a lot to do in terms of tackling sectarianism, tackling issues which were very much brought into the public focus in the wake of Eames and Bradley. There are unresolved matters that need to be sorted. The big issue of poverty and equality right across the island. So I am staying, yes.
Truth is one of the big things in the Eames-Bradley report, and Gerry Kelly has been on BBC worldwide television talking about the importance of truth. People still want to say, though, Gerry Adams, you won't tell the truth about your IRA involvement.
Well, I do tell the truth. I mean, people may have a different opinion, but that's another matter.
And the truth is?
Well, you know the truth.
That you were never and have never been a member of the
Absolutely.
IRA. Provisional Sinn Féin, what's wrong with calling Sinn Féin Provisional Sinn Féin? There's a big row in the Assembly recently.
Well, I mean, it's the name of the party is Sinn Féin. Incidentally, as one who has been through
You denying your heritage?
No, not at all. As one who's been through all of these various moves over the last period, I never liked the term provisional. We were always Sinn Féin, and clearly we should call people what they want to be called themselves.
We've moved from joint First Minister for Martin McGuinness now to co-First Minister, you're calling. What's wrong with deputy?
Well, deputy is the formal name. The fact is it is a joint ministry. The two of them are like Siamese twins. First of all, Ian Paisley and Martin McGuinness, and now Ian...
But you don't like the word deputy, clearly.
I don't mind the word deputy. What's wrong with it?
Well, you tell me, because you call him co-First Minister on some of your websites and joint First Minister in the Assembly, so there's clearly something wrong with it.
Well, I mean, I don't know what the issue is.
You don't have a problem with it?
No, not at all.
So you'd be perfectly happy for him to continue to be called deputy on all bits of paper?
I'd be even happier if he was the First Minister, but that's another issue.
Gerry Adams, thank you very much indeed.
Thanks, Noel.